What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Casper's Kicks is in the building as always. I hope you're staying safe and doing well. So today for y'all, I do have another sneaker review. No, it's not a Jordan. This time it's an Air Max 90 that came out on Air Max Day, which is March 26th. If you're unfamiliar with Air Max Day, basically what it is the commemoration of the first Air Max 1, which was released on March 26, 1987. So every year around that time, either on the day or around it, Nike releases an Air Max. So this year they released 2 Air Maxes. Actually, it might have been 3, but I know for sure it was 2, which was the shoe I have for you that came out on Air Max Day, and then the shoe that came out the Saturday after was the Air Max Klotz Kiss of Death, which both shoes are re-releases of older model shoes that came out in years prior. But I do have the one that came out on Air Max Day. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that shoe. As always, like and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let's go ahead and get into it. So like I said, I do have a shoe that came out on Air Max Day. It is a full black box. Now this is a personal size, so y'all will be able to see the on foot of what the shoe looks like. You know, I'll put on different pants or whatever it is I can find in my closet, and I'll try it on just so y'all can see what it looks like on feet. You know, the on feet tutorials always come in clutch just so you know what the shoe looks like in case you want to grab it. But I do have an 11.5 in this shoe. It is an Air Max 90. The label reads Nike Air Max 90 NRG, and the colorway is Sail Sheen Straw Medium Brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the shoe first, and then I'll give you history behind the shoe, and then we'll get into a more detailed review of the shoe. So to start, it is a slide out box. It is a slide out box. Slide out boxes, you know, they're not nothing wrong with the slide out box. They're always cool to have. So I'm gonna take out the shoes. Give me 1 second. Do this, slide that. All right, so the shoe is the Air Max 90 Bacon. So I'll give you a little 360 view here of the shoe. Let me show you the top, back, the sole, of course. So, like I said earlier, let's go ahead and get into a little bit of history of the shoe. So this shoe is a retro or re-release of a shoe that came out in 2004. It is the same colorway as the one that came out in 2004, just a retro of the shoe. So basically how this shoe came about. So there is a guy named Dave Ortiz who designed this shoe, and he created or basically started Dave's Quality Meats, which is a shoe store. Now I know what you're thinking, is that a meat store? No, it's not a meat store. The name of the shoe store is Dave's Quality Meats, and they sell shoes. It's pretty interesting, I know, but that's what it is. So basically how he came up with this design was Nike came to him and basically gave him the opportunity to be able to design a shoe. He ended up deciding that he wanted to do a shoe that was more for comfort over fashion, because he wanted something that he could be able to stand up in all day since he was working at a shoe store. So over from the time that Nike told him to when he came up with the design was about 3 months. So basically over the 3 months that he was trying to design the shoe, he didn't come up with anything. And so the Saturday before the design was supposed to be due, Nike sent him an email and basically saying, hey, if you still want to be able to design this shoe, you need to have this turned in on Monday. And keep in mind, it was Saturday. So in the midst of him trying to decide and hurry up and finish his design, he ended up getting hungry. So he decided to go and get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from the deli. And in the midst of doing that, it hit him to design a shoe based off bacon. It's super random, I know, but it's a really cool story, just something different for sure. So that's how he came up with the idea of the bacon themed shoe. This shoe does really well. The pair that came out in 2004 has really good resale value. I'm sure these will have good resale value as well. But as always, let's go ahead and get into a more detailed look of the shoe. So here is the shoe again. I'll do another 360. But the quality on this shoe is really crazy. You know, I ended up paying resale for the shoe. I did not hit on sneakers, but when I saw it, I was like, I need the shoe, and I ended up finding it and it was the only size I saw, which was my size, and I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. So I did go ahead and grab the shoe. So to start, you do have the all brown outsole, and then you have the brown and white insole, and then you do have the air bubble here as well. And inside the air bubble, I don't know if you can see it, but it is pink on the inside of the air bubble. You do have brown laces here. And then also on the sock liner around the ankle, it's almost like a leather, or like cowhide, or I'm not sure exactly the material that it is, but it's not like a normal sock liner. And then the insole, you do have a red insole with a pink Nike Air check. And then on the toe box, it's almost like a suede, a really soft suede. And then you have that almost leather material on the top of the toe box. And then on the side as well, you have a brown suede. You do have a pink Nike check mark. And then around the brown laces, you do have the kind of brown material here. And then also you do have Air Max written in brown here as well. And then you have the leather, same as the toe box, going around the outside of the ankle as well. Now the shoe does come with two different laces. It comes with a pink pair of laces and also a red pair of laces. I don't think the pink and red are the proper colorway for this shoe, but I'm not sure what the correct color would be for them, but I'm just gonna say pink and red. So those both come with them. For me personally, I'd probably end up just sticking with the brown laces. I think the brown is pretty cool with this. Oh, I almost forgot. The tongue is also pink as well. It's like a whole pink tongue going down here. And then on the Nike tongue tag, it does have Nike in red there as well. And then it says Air Max on it as well. So yeah, that's the shoe. So I will say, if you're planning on getting an Air Max 90, I have always had issues with the sizing of it. So the first pair of Air Max 90s I did get were these, which were the Viotechs. And I did get them in a size 12, which is a half size up in my shoe size. I know, like with the Air Max 95s, I have to go up a half size. So I ended up doing the same with the Air Max 90 when I got this shoe, and it actually fits a little bit bigger. So with this one, I went ahead and decided to go true to size with this one, and it does fit a lot better going true to size with the Air Max 90s. So if you're looking to get an Air Max 90, I would highly recommend going true to size with it. So that for sure, just make sure you know your size, because especially with like a shoe like this, it may not be as easy to find when you're trying to look for it. So for the most part, that is the shoe. I'll give you one more view of the shoe. Like I said, I will do an on-foot tutorial or on-foot video so you can see what it looks like on feet. And I'll put on different clothing items just so you can see what they look like with like jeans and then with joggers and all of that. But as always, I do appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Casper's Kicks. Let me know in the comments, were you able to cop the Air Max 90 Bacons? This is a really dope shoe, a really dope colorway that they did. I love the theme, and I cannot forget this. So another cool feature of this shoe that from the subtle eye, if you just don't look at it, you may not notice it. But when you put the shoes together, it actually looks like a piece of bacon. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's really hard to kind of see sometimes for some people, but I know for me, I'm like, oh yeah, it looks exactly like a piece of bacon. So I thought that was a pretty dope feature and design that was added into the shoe. So that's all I got for you. Stay tuned for the on-feet video. As always, subscribe, like the channel, or subscribe to the channel, like the video. Comment, let me know in the comments what you think about this shoe. Were you able to cop it? Do you have any Air Max 90s? What's your favorite Air Max 90? Anything like that. I'm always responding to comments. But like I said, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Stay safe and stay blessed, and I will catch y'all later.